I enjoy experimenting with food. And today the recipe that I'm going to show you is a crispy mutton masala, which I made a couple of times earlier and it turned out really delicious, and I'm sure your family is going to love it too. So here I have a kilo of boneless mutton, which we are going to pressure cook, along with 3 tablespoons of ginger, garlic and coriander paste. I've taken 40% garlic, 30% ginger and 30% coriander. So 3 tablespoons of this ginger, garlic and coriander paste, salt to taste. So add about half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a liter of water to this. Just mix this well. So now pressure cook this meat on a high flame for 3 whistles and then reduce the flame and cook it for another 10 minutes, and then you can shut the flame. So while the mutton is getting cooked, we'll prepare the masala for this. So heat 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee, and we'll add some whole spices now. So 2 bay leaves, an inch of cinnamon, 10 peppercorns, 2 black cardamoms, 1 star anise, 5 cloves, 5 green cardamoms, and we'll just wait for these spices to release their aroma. And now we'll add 4 medium onions that are finely chopped, and we're going to saute them till they are brown in color. Now after 3 whistles, reduce the flame to a medium low. So now you can see the onions have browned well, but they're not crisp. So now we'll add a tablespoon of ginger, garlic and coriander paste to this, a heaped spoon, okay? Now after sauteing the ginger, garlic and coriander paste for a minute, we'll add just 1/4 cup of water to soften the onions. I'm not adding too much of ghee to the onions while we are sauteing the onions, because we have to make the mutton crisp. So that time I'm going to be using a little more of ghee. So I don't want the dish to turn too oily. Now to this we'll add 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of red chilli powder, a teaspoon of garam masala powder, and now we'll add a little water to this, about 1/4 cup. Mix this well. Now let's add some salt. Remember, we've already added salt to the mutton while it was getting cooked. So add just enough for the masala. So our masala is ready. I'm just waiting for the mutton to get cooked before we move on with the recipe. The pressure is released, so let's remove all the mutton pieces. Now with all the stock that you can see here, which is full of flavors, you can cook some beautiful moist rice, or you can make a soup out of this. Take your creativity to its best with this stock. We're going to slightly mash these boiled pieces of meat. Just wait for it to cool for a bit. So now take these boneless pieces and just crush them slightly like this. Okay? You can see this? Just thoda sa crush them. Now that we've mashed the succulent meat pieces, we're going to fry them crisp. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of ghee again, and just put the mutton pieces and fry them in the ghee. So now fry the mutton for at least 5 to 6 minutes. So you can see how the mutton pieces have become nice and crisp. Now you just mix in the masala. So you guys must be wondering why I was using a tawa for this recipe. Yeah? It's just for this reason, because I wanted to keep the masala separate and fry the mutton pieces also in the same pan. Now I'm going to add an inch of ginger that has been julienned, a handful of freshly chopped coriander leaves. Mix it further. Now for those of you who are vegetarian, don't feel disheartened. You can make the same recipe using raw jackfruit. Yeah? Now we'll add a cup of the stock to this. We don't want the dish to get too dry. I'm going to throw in some slit green chillies as well on this. Now just before you remove it in a serving platter, take an onion, slice it, add it, squeeze in lemon juice. A nice juicy lemon, half is good enough. Just throw in some freshly chopped coriander. Shut the flame and now remove it in a serving bowl. Now you can serve this with some soft pav, paratha or any bread of your choice, and साथ में you can serve a raita as well. So try this dish, let me know and keep watching Smita Dev.